Alright, this is a courtesy copy of the Rule of Law, the Department of Rule with comply with Title 7 of the New Jersey Administrative Code. New Jersey Administrative Code 701E with the Discharge of Patrolman and other hazardous substance statutory authority and dated last amended with the August 6, 2018. Table of the contents, subchapter 1, general provisions, scope of conversion, construction, severability, relation, federal, state law, with the state of the non-liability definition, hands up with the environmental sensitive area, access for the waiver, applicability, subchapter 50, prevention control with the discharge of the major facility, scope, stages, tank car, tank truck, loading and unloading in facility with a pipe at the hazardous up of the process with the hazardous up of the facility, the drain, secondary contaminant, marine transfer facilities, illumination, flood hazard areas, visual inspection, monitoring, housekeeping, the maintenance with the employee with the training and security with the second operating procedure record, keeping the integrity of the testing. Subchapter 3, transmission pipeline, scope of the registration, transmission pipeline, stinging with the discharge, cleanup and information. 4. Subchapter 4, plan, scope of the preventive discharge, prevention, contamination, countermeasure plan with the discharge, cleanup, removal plan, the discharge facility with the responsibility preparations, mission with the plan with approval of the plan, denial, revocation, approval of the plan, amendment of the plan, renewal of plan, mapping, criteria, certification. Subchapter 5, discharge notification response and reporting, scope of the notification, historical discharge of the notification, aircraft discharge, notification, malfunction, discharge detection, system notification with a delay, discharge response, confirmation of the report with the response, reporting responsibility with the Department of Discharge, reporting requirements of the local official, amendments for the plan, and following with the discharge. Subchapter 6 with the civil administrative penalty for the request for the injunctionary hearing, scope and applicability, procedure with the issue with administrative awards and assessment and settlement payments with the civil administrative penalty for the procedure with the request and conducting injunctionary hearings, civil administrative penalty determined. No, I'm good. Procedure requesting conduct of the injunctionary hearing, civil administrative penalty determination, civil administrative penalty with submitting inaccurate false information, civil administrative penalty failure to allow the lawful entry, inspection, civil administrative penalties violation rule for the lapse in pursuant to the act, condition of grace period, subchapter 7, the confidential claim, proceed with the making of the claim, designation of the claimant with address for the notice for the inquiry with the corresponding inquiry with the notice. Subchapter 8, with the confidential determination, time of the making of the confidential determination of the additional confidential determination requirement to submit with the subsequent of the claim substantiation, confidential claim, time of the submission of the substantiation, final with the confidential determination, treatment of information pending confidential determination, availability, information from the public and determination, information from the not and confidential with the preparation, final public copy, class confidential determination, class of the information for the non-confidential information, subchapter 9, disclosure of the confidential information, disclosure of confidential information, public agency, disclosure of the confidential information for the contractor, disclosure of the levy with the eminent with the substantial of the danger notice of the claim, and the disclosure of the confidential information, disclosure of the consent of the incorporation of the confidential information for the accumulations of the data, the disclosure of the confidential information for accrual, pertinent enforcement and procedure, hearing before and disclosing information which is claiming it, confidential claim that has been made. Subchapter 10, treatment of the confidential information, notice of the disclosure, confidential information, safeguarding confidential information, confidential agreement, and wrongful acts of the disclosure and penalties. Alright, subchapter 1.